Hello you gorgeous donuts. Today we're going to be judging brutal am I overreacting posts on Reddit. Let's get into it. I found my wife's secret IG account. Oh, this is not gonna end well. I feel so defeated. My wife, 31, and I, 28, have been together for 11 years, married for 5, and I just found out she is pretty much living a double life. We have been a little disconnected the last couple of months, and I couldn't figure out why. Last night she was in the shower and curiosity got to me, and I went onto her phone and snooped around. Normally when you go snooping around you find what you're looking for. That's all I'm gonna say. I know I shouldn't have, but I had the feeling something was gonna be on there. Long story short, she has 3 different accounts. Her personal, one that she reposts drama on, it's a tea page, and one I've never seen before with a fake name attached to it. I opened that one up and lo and behold, there's pictures posted of her that I've never seen before. What? All taken in the mirror in our room, wearing the lingerie I bought her. Oh mate, this is one of the worst things I've read. We've still got 3 paragraphs to go. The account is private and she somehow has 1,200 followers and each pic over 80 likes. There were 35 posts going back to 4 months ago. Jesus Christ, is this guy like a data analyst? Yeah, so our engagement rate was 25% on most of our posts, but actually there was one that really was 35%, and I'm starting to think, why did that one do better than the other ones? The fact the account is private and she has that many followers has me thinking she must be cross-posting on another platform or something. I don't even have an IG for myself anymore, but I do know how it works. By the way, for people that don't know, IG is Instagram, just in case anyone doesn't know that. I was scared to open up the DMs, but I had to, and to no surprise, there was a shitload of guys giving her compliments and sending her pics, and I can see she actually sent them pics back, but they had disappeared already. No. Sorry, I'm like, I'm not taking the piss here. No, I'm not. This is actually really, really bad. If this happened to me, I'd just cry for endless times. I felt my heart start to pound when I started reading these messages. I couldn't take it anymore, so I just put her phone back down and turned away from her side of the bed and acted like I was sleeping. I didn't want my emotions to get the best of me when I brought it up to her, so I tried to sleep on it. Barely slept. Oh mate. Oh no. Oh no. This is such a level-headed way to approach this. This is too kind. It's the next day now and I am really questioning myself and her. Does she have an OF or some shit? Is she actually meeting up with these guys behind my back, or am I just blowing this all out of proportion? I feel like it's cheating, but I have a history of overreacting, so I don't even know what to think at this point. We had so much planned for our future, and we just moved across the country together so she can pursue schooling and a new career, so I'm feeling pretty alone in this right now. Going to bring this up to her at some point today, but I am unsure how things will go after. I still want to be with her, I love her, but I'm pretty hurt right now, and not sure I'll be able to move forward. Okay, right, this is one of the most layered am I overreacting posts we've ever reacted to. Let's get into it. Okay, first off, the checking the phone thing. I know you said you felt bad about it, and honestly, like, you know, when people check people's phones, some people can call it toxic, whatever. I don't know what the dynamic is in your relationship, if like yous allow each other on each other's phones when you want to be on them, but the fact that you had, like, you know, a feeling that something wasn't right, I feel like, are you well within your right to check their phone? It's a tough one, but you found something horrific, so in the end, you were warranted for doing so. But I know that she might bring up, like, if she goes on the defensive, she might bring up, like, why did you check my phone? That's a breach of trust. So you need to be ready for her to say that, possibly, because it seems like she might have, like, a history of saying that you overreact to things, because you said here you have a tendency to overreact, but do you really, or is that just your partner saying you're overreacting? I don't know. Because the way you've reacted to this is underreacting, if anything. Like, you've thought about your partner's feelings, a lot of it, and kind of disregarded your own feelings. You're like, you know what, I'm not gonna shout at her, I don't want, like, me emotions to get the best of us, I'm just gonna, like, sleep on this and then I can speak to her logically in the morning and we can just speak it out. Like, the fact you're even saying you still love her and everything, I can tell you're a really nice person. Now, the actual account, if I put myself in your shoes, I personally would be really taken back by this. Like, this would be like, oh, what? Like, just because the fact, like, it's on private and I don't know about it and, like, I'm not following, I just want to know why. Like, I'd obviously give them a chance to explain themselves, be like, oh, why'd you have this? Also, why are you, like, sending pictures to men? Why are they sending pictures back? But why are yours disappearing? Because that's another fact. The fact they're disappearing shows they don't want the messages to stay there because almost they feel bad about it, or they feel like they might get caught, or like they feel guilty. The reason they're doing disappearing messages is because they don't really want them there. This is so bad the more I'm getting into this. I think a lot of people in the audience, if you found your partner was doing this, you would be pissed off, and you have a right to be pissed off. So I wouldn't say you're overreacting here. If anything, you're underreacting quite a lot, and you're taking a really level-headed position on this. I really wish I had an update of this because I want to see how the person reacts, because you say you love your wife, and obviously you should, but her reaction is so important here. Like, if she kind of gaslights you or kind of puts it back on you, then this is a relationship which is really toxic. But if she opens up to you, comes clean about everything, then maybe you can kind of just talk about it, try and sort it out a little bit, just say, like, put some boundaries there. Say that I don't feel comfortable with you talking to other men on a secret account, which is a pretty fair boundary to put in place. Oh, this is so crazy. Oh, I've just read again. She had a fake name attached to it, which another, like, layer to this. This is so... I think she definitely... I would consider this cheating. If this is my relationship, this is cheating. Like, a fake name. What, you go and buy a stage name? Sending people pictures? That's cheating, brother. That's cheating. Just not even cheating, man. Like, if she's in an exam, she's not even just, like, having a slight look. She's over the table asking you what you've put so she can also put the same answer. It's fully cheating. The more I read this, the more angry I get. Wait, what are people replying to this? I need to know. First things first, she's been doing this all behind your back, which means she is actively lying to you, which is not something a good partner does. Exactly. Speak your truth, sister. Exactly. Don't confront your wife until you've gathered evidence against her, because once you do that, there's a good chance that she will just deny everything and immediately delete everything she can. Although I kind of get what this person's saying. Like, I feel like you just need to, in the morning, just talk to her about it. I don't feel like you need evidence. You've seen the evidence. Like, you don't need to, like, prove she's a bad person. Like what I said, it all hinges on her response, and that tells you all you need to know, because you've seen the messages, you know they're true. You don't need to prove it to her. She also knows the truth. There's only two people in this relationship. You don't need to gather evidence, in my opinion. Just bring it up to her. It's going to be horrible, it's going to be horrific, but everything will be laid out on the table and you'll know where you stand so much better than where you do now, because I feel like everyone who is watching this right now can say, when you have a problem with something and you bottle it up, it only makes it worse, and the only way you can release that kind of stress is by talking about it. So you must talk about it today, and I really hope that you post a response, because I really want to see how this went down. Am I overreacting? Finding these screenshots in my girlfriend's phone. Tell you what, by the way, girls acting up lately. What's in the water? That's what I'm asking. Right, normally it's the girls that are, you know, kind of slaying. Right, slaying behind the men's back. Right, behind the partner's back. What you doing, girls? Right, sort it out, please. Have a word with each other. Me and my girlfriend have been in a relationship for over a year now, and she has never given me reason not to trust her. She has given me permission to go on her phone whenever I'd like, and tells me I can look at whatever. We usually share our phones on a daily, and there's no issue. Well, tonight I was on her phone just looking at pictures and whatnot, and realised I had no idea what was in her hidden folder. I know of a few pictures that were in there because she showed me when she put them in there, but I don't know, I'm just curious, so I went and looked and found these screenshots from a month and a half after we started dating. Okay, so when the relationship was fresh. Would I be overreacting if I brought it up to her, and also does this seem like she cheated? I can't see any other messages as she has the person blocked on Snapchat. For reference, we started dating Feb the 15th, and the first picture is April the 18th, and the second one is April the 24th. What do I do? Okay, we've got you. Let's have a look at these messages. Let's assess the damage. The donuts are damage controlling for you. Stop saying womp womp before I go over to your... Oh, this is going to be bad, isn't it? Stop saying womp womp before I go over to your house and make you come so goddamn hard. Womp womp. Oh, I'm not going to lie, brother. Right? I wasn't expecting great, but this is... It's only the first screenshot and I'm already taken back. Whatever I thought it was, this is worse. This is tough. It's a tough one to swallow, you could say, for all involved, apparently. Oh my... Okay. I mean, seeing another man say that he's going to make your girlfriend, you know, come so goddamn hard. I'm not too sure how you do it hard. Just have a lot of sharp edges, shit crap. And the fact she's like entertaining it by going womp womp, she's basically saying, come on then, how hard? Oh my god, there's a paragraph. I just want to tell you that you look absolutely beautiful, and me is so goddamn lucky to be with you. I'm glad you got the love that you always wanted from her. Everything will be okay, darling, I promise. If you need someone to talk to, remember, I will always listen and always be here for you. Things are hard, I know, but remember about all the good memories and all the good stuff. I hope you had a somewhat good day, and I hope that tomorrow is a good day also. Remember, you are the most caring, the most loving, the most gorgeous, the most funny, the most perfect girl to ever live on this earth. I mean it when I said that you were the best thing to ever happen in my life, and I absolutely still mean it. Thank you. That means way more than you could think. Okay, this seems like some sort of situation shit that they might have had before you, and then when they've got with you, like they've carried on for the first month or so to like see how the relationship with you is gonna go, and when they've like felt like it was serious with you, they've like blocked this person, as you've said, and just cut it off, and that's clearly the message from that person being like, oh, I'm glad you found love. This is layered. Personally, I wouldn't be happy with this, because like for me, I don't know if I'm old school, but like once we start seeing like boyfriend and girlfriend, that's like, you just don't, anything else that can give you, that wants to give you pleasure, right? I don't care who they are. Get out, not for me anymore. This isn't a throuple, it's a couple. Now, as you can see, they've like, you know, they've cut it off. But why is this in their secret folder? I don't really understand that. Like, have they screenshotted these messages to like keep? And very clearly this person, I don't know if this seems like they loved them. It seems like maybe this person was in love with your partner, but they weren't really in love back, obviously, because they're with you. Like, their messages back are really cold. However, this person is like really into them. So these messages were like a month after years like became boyfriend and girlfriend. I think you should bring it up to them. Like, I think you should, because if you're in a strong place right now, okay, you are a year down the line, bringing it up, especially if you like have an open policy of being on each other's phones, like you're probably gonna find something, and if you just bring it up, then you can just speak about it, and then you get more mental clarity on it. Because again, like with any issue in a relationship, if you bottle that up, it just makes it worse, because you start making scenarios in your head. You're like, oh, what happens if they're still speaking? What happens if they're speaking on this? Like you make scenarios up that don't even exist, and then you get stressed about scenarios that aren't even happening. But if you just speak to the person, then you get the truth. Hopefully you get the truth, so then you can just put it to bed and you can just chat it out. Nothing is, I know it's like, it's almost like if you've got a bandage on, instead of just kind of ripping it off slowly where it hurts, what you're doing by bottling it up, just rip it off, right? And that's just speaking to them, because it really hurts when you're doing it initially, but it just puts everything clear as day on the table and just helps your mental clarity. Trust us. People in the comments are like, has this person had any recent contact, or did it stop after that month? Like, that's another thing. She did cut it off very clearly, so she, you know, from my perspective, I don't feel like she's in contact with this person anymore. It's just a shame that this cutting off process didn't happen maybe in your talking stage, you know, before you got into a committed relationship. People saying there's not enough context about the sender. I feel like you didn't really need any more context. I feel like that was pretty much a situationship personally, but more context is always helpful. I don't think you're overreacting, okay? Top and bottom of it, just talk to them, right? Otherwise you're gonna stress yourself out. Am I overreacting? My girlfriend is mad that I didn't stop a bear. What? Me and my girlfriend have been together for 5 years now, and we recently moved in together. I got a job offer to move back to my home state, and she came with me after she got her degree. My home state is Montana, and we have a higher population of bears, so I'm not new to seeing them around or anything, but my girlfriend is 100% not. Yesterday afternoon, we both hear a yelping noise from the backyard, and we see a bear trying to eat a deer. Oh, lovely. My first instinct was kind of shocked, but you know the circle of life, and I just started to walk away. My girlfriend started to get mad at me for not trying to stop the bear. I started to laugh because I thought she was just joking with me, because you know, it's a bear. She hasn't talked to me since. Right. And that's it. Okay, first off, like the fact that you can watch a bear just eating a deer and you go, alright then, just go back to playing FIFA. Like, that is pretty traumatic. I guess, like, you are used to seeing bears, which is wild in itself. Like, that's pretty crazy. So she might be looking at you and going, wait, is this guy, like, an empathetic guy? Is this the guy I thought he was? This guy seems really cool. He's literally seeing a deer getting, like, demolished here, and the guy is acting like he's just watching the wind. However, like, I don't really know what your girlfriend wants you to do. Like, realistically, if I was away in a place that has bears and deers, and I was with Chloe, and we were watching a bear, kill this deer, and Chloe went, "Are you not going to do something?" I'd be like, well, I don't really know if there's much I can do, love. What do you want us to do? Walk in, just start swinging? Just be like, Mr. Bear, come on, you're being a little bit intense, aren't you? Come on, Mr. Bear. I mean, we've all been hungry, but this is a bit much, isn't it? Like, what do you want him to do? What do you want us to do, realistically? If the deer gets free because of my self-sacrifice mission, then I'm next in line. So would you rather the deer gets eaten or me? I love that I'm like really getting into this, like actually thinking this was a real situation between me and Chloe. It is for this guy. Anyway, the fact she's like not talking to you, why don't you just say to her, well, are you not going to do something? Right, come on then. Unless he's like going as a tag team, then I feel like it's fair. He's walking like DMX, Triple H and Shawn Michaels, right? Music's blaring. The bell himself. I guarantee the bear has never had to fight a tag team couple of humans before. I don't think you're overreacting. I feel like your girlfriend's overreacting because she's not talking to you. This is such a difficult one. I've never heard of a situation like this before. Unless you've like played up to you being like a really hard person. Do you know, like when lads, sometimes when they're like talking to a new person and they're like overly sexual, they'll be like, oh, you know, when I see you for the first time, things I'm gonna do to you. And then realistically, when they come over, they just like sit on the like edge of your bed and just don't speak. Like, were you saying to your girlfriend like, oh yeah, genuinely, like I could probably kill a bear, and then when a bear's there, she just went, go on then, and you've went, oh well, I'm not actually. Like, that's the only like way I can side with your girlfriend here. I feel like this is a little bit of a toxic relationship, if I'm honest, because I feel like her standards maybe are a little bit too high. I don't know realistically what she wants from a man. I would not satisfy this woman. I think she would never speak to me. She'd probably just leave us on the spot. Am I overreacting? My ex texted me. This never ends well. My ex texted me after learning I was going to a musical the same date and time as them. Am I overreacting? I don't think I should have to adjust my plans with someone I may add because they don't feel comfortable being in the same space as me. Hey, I heard you might be going to the Saturday matinee for Little Mermaid. I'm not super comfortable being in the same space as you currently. I took the day off work and can't really change my plans. If you wouldn't mind going to a different show, I would really appreciate it. Respectfully, no, I'm not changing my plans because you can't handle seeing me in a theatre full of people. You don't have to sit near me or talk to me. I'm going to the 2 p.m. show and you can plan accordingly. Oh, too true, sister. Tear that man limb from limb like the bear. This is such a weird message to send someone because, like, if you're not comfortable being in the same room as them, unfortunately, that's kind of something you have to deal with. Like, you can't make them not go because like you're not comfortable with it. I know we don't have much context into how this relationship ended or anything. I feel like we will get it with the more information that we're about to read. But just because you've took the day off work, like you just sit on like just sit like totally away from them, or just like if you're sitting next to them, request a different seat. I imagine not every single seat's gonna be took for the 2 p.m. show of the Little Mermaid on a Saturday. Also, you don't really notice other people at like these kind of shows. You just are constantly watching the stage. You could literally be sitting 2 people away from them and not even really notice them or have to look at them in any way. See, if this was me, my toxic side says that I would just like purposely sit next to them just so they were uncomfortable the entire time. I wouldn't do that. To add, they broke up with me out the blue. I literally have been nothing but nice to them, so I don't see a reason why they feel so uncomfortable in the same room as me. Like, bro, I don't expect you to talk to me. Okay, that makes it 10 times worse. So they broke up with you and then they're saying, oh, by the way, you can't be in the same room as us. Like, what is this? This person hasn't got a restraining order. You can go where you want. You can have a barbecue on the garden if you wanted to. They can't stop you. Actually, they probably could. Don't do that. That's probably breaks some law somewhere. But don't like change your day because this person doesn't feel comfortable. This is the stupidest thing I've ever heard. It just seems like they're messaging you because maybe they're trying to still, I don't know, like maybe they still have feelings for you. But if they broke up with you, then it makes no real sense. Maybe they're constantly trying to get a one-up on you. Maybe it's like a power kind of play here to try and constantly ruin your day. They might get off on it. I don't know like how bad this person is. But this is just a ridiculous thing to ask someone. You are not overreacting here. Your message was perfect. Don't disrupt your day for this person. Am I overreacting Found weird pictures in my boyfriend's iPad. A boyfriend with an iPad. This is the worst thing ever. I went out of town and my boyfriend stayed home because he had to work. I came back and thought he was acting a bit off. So I checked his pictures on his iPad that sync directly from his phone. In his recently deleted folder, I found a picture of my side of the bed where my medication, book and melatonin are, a picture of my desk, a picture of a printed out picture of my brother, along with a handwritten note that's on the fridge, and a picture of our dresser. We are not planning on moving or selling any of these items either. I mean, I would hope you're not planning on selling a photo of yourself. Like, that is serious main character energy. I'm convinced that he took them so he could remember how everything looked before hiding them because he invited someone over. Oh, I didn't even think of that! The bastard! Am I overreacting? I don't want to say anything about it to him until I get a little clarity. Edit. Clarification. Okay, I'm excited to dive into this one, see what people are thinking about this one. Get your comments in, what you think. I didn't even consider they'd be cheated. I just maybe thought they were. This is how, like, what's the word? How naive my brain is. I was just thinking, well, were they not just like testing out their iPad camera? Like, were they just not trying to take photos of random objects? No, they weren't, Cam. They were doing that behind your back. You idiot! This is why you always need to see the worst in people. This is so dark because the fact he's deleted them, the fact your brain instantly went to, like, the fact he could be cheating. I don't know if there's been previous things in your relationship where you've had, like, insecurities about it, but if there has been, this is really, really weird. Because, like you say, it almost seems like he's hiding any kind of trace of you existing. And then, like, the fact he's taking the pictures, he's like, oh, well, it just goes there. That's, like, so cruel. Because it's not even the fact that he's just removing them. He's making sure that you don't know that he's moved them. Even if he's not cheating, it's a little bit weird. What are the comments saying about this one? We don't have much information here. You said he cheated before. What sort of steps were taken to ensure he'd be a safe partner after that? Because an open device policy is usually agreed upon indefinitely. See, so this person said that apparently they've cheated before, but I don't know if this was in, like, a previous Reddit post by this person. I don't know how they've got the context of them cheating before, but this changes everything because obviously, you know, if that's in their nature to do that, like, it might be more possible that they cheat again. I feel like you need to have a chat with them about this because the fact it's in their recently deleted, the fact they were never going to tell you this is really, really bad. And the fact, yeah, like, this would scare me because me thinking that I love this person, however, this person has it in them to be so evil to you. Like, this is a really, like, this will stay with you forever. Like, this is gonna need therapy. Or, like, lots of talking with mates at 3 a.m. whilst you're crying to get over. This is one of the worst types of things you can do in a relationship because it's just stuff that stays with someone forever. You are not overreacting. Am I overreacting? My mom's crazy search about me. I can't even believe I'm going to type this. I can't even believe that this is even about me. I am heartbroken. Oh my god, what's the call? I'm female 19, turned 19 a week ago, and I have a little sister, female 9. Me and my sister, we have, like, been so close with each other. By this, I mean rarely had arguments, sleep in the same room due to the apartment being only with 2 bedrooms, and we share secrets. Girl stuff. When I was very young, before my sister was born, I'd always have dreamed of wanting a sister, as I was an only child. In block capitals, this is the part where it gets worse. My mum has work via online, and she sometimes needs help on her laptop, so today I was using it, and then when I was done with her work, I was just doing some research. Currently, I'm striving to become a pediatric nurse. I'm trying to look at average salaries until I start typing pet. Okay, where's this one going? If predicted search finishes this off and it goes to the word that we're all thinking it is, what are you checking, love? What's in your search history? That's what I'm trying to check out here. I see other previous searches. They're in my language, but I've translated them in the screenshots. I physically can't believe that my mom is starting to think I'm a p***o. Wait, what? What could start a person to become a... Oh my god. What? Wait, your mum actually thinks you're a... Oh, this is deep. Everything about... I don't think you need to know everything about it, love. Alright, I think it's pretty self-explanatory. 18, mental illness. Then just the word. I can't say that word, otherwise this video is never gonna get monetized. When does a person turn into a... when you collect your pension, innit? When they're 65. I remember the day well. I am 17 years old. What does it mean if I want my sister to watch me What is your mum searching? What is going on here, mother? Christ, love. You know, normal mums, they watch EastEnders. You know, they watch Love Island when it's on. I don't know, they go to the gym. What else do mums do? You know, they shout at you from time to time. They don't search if you're a bloody pig. Mums are there to protect you and protect all of your children. So why does she have this suspicion? That's what I want to get to the bottom of. I have never wanted my sister to watch me shower. She barges in the bathroom to annoy me with her guessing games, but not all the time. So I'm hurt by what my mum thinks, and I know it's not cool to go through someone's search history, but I am in distraught. Rightly so. I have called my dad, he's at work currently, that when he gets home I need to talk to him. I can't look at my mom like before. I am very disgusted and I just can't believe it. Am I overreacting for not just talking to my mum? I just can't believe it. So we have we have some context, but not enough, really. The fact your mum is searching this stuff, she's really concerned. Now, I don't know about your own mum's mental state, but she's in very clear distress here. If she's searched multiple times about you having a mental illness and you also being attracted to what she thinks you're attracted to. Why would she think this? From what you've told us, she has no grounds to think this. This must be so traumatic for you if you know, this isn't your thing. This must be horrific, because I don't know how I would react if my mum thought I was this when I clearly wasn't. I just want to know why your mum thinks this, because this is some wild shit. I think you really need to speak to your mum about it, like before you even speak to your dad about it. Just ask your mum. Just be like, Mum, like, when I was searching, I saw that, like, this was on the search history. Do you have any concerns? Like, I just want to sort this out. Like, obviously, this is not what I'm attracted to. Can we just have a chat about this? Because it's really disturbing us. And then everything gets sorted. She can tell you why she believes this. You can put her right. You need this sorted instantly, because this is going to split you up as a family. Because I imagine your mum has probably talked to your dad about it. So your dad's probably a little bit in the know, but is probably, like, kind of trying to put her at ease about it. This is one of the wildest. I've never seen this before. I don't know how I would how would you react to this? I would just be so distraught that my mum thinks that this is who I am. It's interesting because the person that wrote this on Reddit is replying to some people's comments. Like, somebody has suggested that their mother was possibly abused as a child and is now suspicious of everyone and everything around her. And this person replied saying she's not a gentle type of mother, if you understand what I mean. She's aggressive. And as this was very recent, I'm not surprised for her to throw it in my face soon. This just says to me that this mom isn't, like, it doesn't seem like she's the best mother. And it seems like she kind of is trying to put other people down and is trying to find things when there's nothing there to find. Like, I would be really concerned here, and I feel like the first chance you get, you probably want to get yourself out of this situation. Like, when you're living in an environment where it's not good for your mental health and, you know, it's really impacting your life, that's where you really need to just evacuate yourself from that situation. Obviously, I know money and everything comes into it, and you know, that's just not a capability for a lot of people. But if you do have the chance, because I know that you said you're working as a nurse, to get out of there, I would take the first opportunity you get. You are not overreacting to this. I would definitely overreact if I seen my mom doing this. Am I overreacting? My boyfriend cheated on me at my birthday dinner. What? God, ladies, anything with a penis, I don't want it, honestly. If you've got something between your legs, right, and you identify as male, get out of my sight. It was my birthday. With me, a few friends, and my boyfriend. We were out at this cozy little restaurant I'd picked for dinner. Too cozy, you could say. I'd been feeling weird about my boyfriend and one of my oldest girlfriends for a while. You know when you can just feel that something is off? The way they looked at each other. Inside jokes I wasn't part of. I kept brushing it off, telling myself I was being insecure. Oh, I feel like this is gonna go bad. Halfway through dinner, she said she was going to the bathroom. 2 minutes later, he stood up and mumbled that he needed to go to the bathroom too. Do you? Really? Oh, that's convenient. You've been spending so much time together. Have you cycled up your pisses, have you? My stomach dropped. It felt so obvious, but I still thought, surely not. After 2 minutes, I got up. I walked down the hallway, and yeah, the bathroom door was closed. I could hear them laughing, whispering, etc. Oh. I didn't say anything right then. I just turned around, walked back to the table and waited. When they came back trying to act normal, I lost it. I didn't scream or throw anything, but I said exactly what I heard. You go, love. The table went dead silent. Some people got up. My boyfriend tried to deny it, then stormed out. She didn't say a word. I left right after. I feel like I was overreacting by blowing up at the dinner and maybe should have handled it privately. Am I overreacting? First things first, love. No, you're bloody not. You scream that place down. You be like, hey, f***ing hell, I seen yous in the toilet. You laughing, doing whatever yous were doing. I want everyone here to know, twat, behind me back, on me birthday. It's me own f***ing birthday. I tell you what, right, if this happened to me on my birthday, and then, you know, the waiting staff walk out with a cake with candles and then sing happy birthday, I'm just gonna, you know, I'm just gonna call it a day there. I'm just gonna be like, you know what, Debbie's life, it's not for me. First off, like, you shouldn't feel bad for brushing it off and telling yourself you're being insecure. Like, you're telling yourself you're being silly because you might have even have like asked your boyfriend or your girl best friend, you know, oh, is anything going on? And they've kind of brushed it off, and then you've went, yeah, I'm being stupid. Like, you've kind of probably been gaslit a little bit. Like, you probably just thought they would never do that. Like, I trust these two people. They would never be that evil to me. So don't feel bad about brushing it off. That's not your fault. That's just you being a nice person. Now, the fact they are cheating behind your back is like terrible in itself, but the fact they did it at your birthday dinner, that is one of the most horrific things. That it's like they're getting off on it, like they're rubbing it in your face, like they're seeing how far they can push it without getting caught. Like, both going to the toilet together, like 2 minutes apart, is like really they're almost wanting to be caught. It's almost like they kind of want to be caught in the act, so it's like more exciting for them. This is like so disturbing. The fact this is like one of your oldest girlfriends as well, like, oh my, you're not only losing your boyfriend, but you're losing your best friend. Like, your whole world's going to be turned upside down here, because I imagine you're in the same friendship group. The friendship group's obviously got to make a decision at this point about who they kind of want to side with. This is just drama you don't need in your life. The fact that you like had the balls to like get up and like go to the toilet, like, I respect that so much, especially on your birthday. If it was me, like, you think you're overreacting. If this was me and I heard them in a cubicle together, oh, I'm being so toxic. I'm going in the cubicle next to it, right? I'm standing on the toilet. I'm leaning over. I'm going, jokes are funny, are they? Laughing. Anything you want to share with the class? The class being me. Remember me? Your best friend and your girlfriend. Remember me? Remember me, do you? Yeah. I can tell you're a proper, like, lush person, because you're, like, putting yourself down about how you've reacted. You're like, oh, maybe I took that too far. Love. This is evil, okay? What they've done to you is evil. You've reacted nicely. In fact, your boyfriend's denied it, but he's literally been caught in a cubicle. Oh wait, he does know that you know, because you confronted him about it. So the fact that, like, he's literally been caught in the act, he probably, I don't even know how he can react like this, because he's literally trying to be caught. He just seems like the worst of the worst, and look at this from a positive point of view. You found out this early on that this is not the guy for you, because you could have went, you know, longer without finding out. The positive is, this guy was never your man. Okay, that was never your man. It was just your turn, love. Was that Drake? Am I quoting Drake then? When it comes to birthdays, this is a pretty bad one. At least you're not overreacting, though. Am I overreacting, or is the message my boyfriend sent me a little over the top? Okay, so apparently this person is getting a piercing, and this is what their boyfriend sent them. I can't believe you're even considering this beastly idea. Already we're off to a cracking start. What's next? You're going to pierce your whole face? You want to completely change who you are and look like some rebellious teenager? I'm seriously losing it over this. I don't care what everyone else says. This is just ridiculous, and I won't let it happen. I won't just sit here and watch you do something so stupid to yourself for no reason other than a dumb idea. Every time you come up with one of these things, I feel like I don't even know you anymore. Why can't you just leave things alone? Do not go through with this. If you really want to do it, then watch. Ooh, then watch. What's gonna happen, tough guy? Fucking hell, that was a bit deranged. It's only a piercing. I think this person's British. That's such a British response. Now, mate, chill out, will you? It is a little over the top. Actually, it's really over the top. What happened to just like, oh, my girlfriend wants to get something that will give her more confidence about how she looks? That's pretty nice. Go ahead with it, love. Oh, it's only a piercing. What happened to that? Remember them days when people used to act like that? Got a little bit more context before we give like a full evaluation. I was thinking about getting my tongue re-pierced as I had it done when I was 14, 16, and now I'm 18. I want it done again. Wait, your tongue? You can't even see it most of the time. Like, I was expecting you to get like a huge, like, I don't even know what I was expecting. Like a ship anchor coming off your face where you can't even see your face anymore. That's what I thought this reaction was for. I was on a call with my boyfriend, male 21, and at the end of the call, I told him I was going into the piercing place just to make sure I still had the right anatomy. This isn't the first time I told him I wanted it done again. And then once I hung up, he sent me this paragraph about 20 minutes later. Love, you are not overreacting. You didn't even react to that. He is overreacting. It's a piercing, right? It's a tongue piercing. If you want it done, guess what? It's your body. You get it done. You know, the only person that is with your body until the day it dies is you. So if you want to do something to it, you do it. Because it's your choice, okay? Like, if you getting a tongue piercing makes him less attracted to you, then was he ever really attracted to you in the first place? Because not only is he never gonna see it unless you're like walking around with your tongue out, surely he'd just be happy that you're happy. The fact you've had it before as well, like, it's honestly just baffling. And on that note, donuts, I am going to end this video right here. If you want to watch another video of me reacting to some mental Am I Overreacting posts, click this one here. Or I have got a series on Am I the Arsehole too, where you're getting like a full Reddit back catalogue here. Go and binge watch them all. Go on.
Kirkham, baby.